Qiao Hao was hungry, but she couldn't work up an appetite. Her actions were slow and draggy. Zhao Mon carried a plate over, the contents almost spilling over. She sat down and placed a white bowl in front of Qiao Hao. Qiao, they just made dong po meat, so I got you a bowl. Thank you, Qiao Hao replied. She opened the cap and the thick meaty aroma flew out. The smell didn't whip up her appetite but instead sent her stomach churning. The dong po meat in this hotel was made by a Hangzhou chef, the taste was superior, and it was considered their specialty. Qiao Hao had always been a fan, but somehow, when she placed the lean meat into her mouth, it tasted weird, making her feel uncomfortable. She spat the meat out and reached for her own plain vegetables. What's wrong? Zhao Mon asked, inaudibly with a full mouth. My stomach doesn't feel well. Qiao Hao didn't eat much but she felt full. She placed her chopsticks down and looked at Zhao Mon. It's probably the alcohol from yesterday. After her meal, she returned to her room and laid on the bed in exhaustion, falling asleep instantly. That evening, she was deep in sleep when she was woken by Zhao Mon. Qiao Hao opened her eyes in a daze, before murmuring in confusion, What's wrong? What's wrong? You have a scene at night, hurry and get some food before going to the set. Zhao Mon replied before ripping her blanket off. Qiao Hao looked out the window, realizing that it was almost dark. She looked at her watch instinctively, it was almost 6 p.m. in the evening. She was awake in an instant, rushing to prepare herself before getting a meal with Zhao Mon. She still didn't have much an appetite, not finishing the cold plate and bowl of plain porridge she had randomly picked. Beside her, Zhao Mon was devouring half a plate worth of chili fish. The fish had a strong smell that sent Qiao Hao's stomach churning. In the end, she couldn't even bring herself to finish her porridge, her stomach in a frenzy, making her nauseous. There was quite a lot of crew members having their meals. Qiao Hao was afraid to cause a scene, so she placed her chopsticks down and signaled that she was going for the bathroom, and rushed out of the restaurant. But once she reached the bathroom, the nausea disappeared instantly. Qiao Hao washed her hands and returned to the restaurant. But the moment she inhaled the aroma coming from inside, her stomach started churning once more. Remembering that she didn't have much of an appetite anyway, she sent Zhao Mon a text, deciding to rest in the lounge area nearby. The scene that night required a lot of actors. While Qiao Hao rushed to get her makeup done, Song Xiangsa and Gong Yang were already there, doing their makeup. Qiao Hao greeted them before sitting on her designated seat.